Hi there, it's Anton here from antonmccarthy.org. So I just wanted to shoot a quick video to talk about what are feelings and do they matter? So in our culture, and just in terms of how we've been brought up and brought up to believe, um, we tend to put a lot of emphasis and place a lot of meaning on our feelings. So we may wake up on a given morning and feel a certain way, and automatically we will look for reasons or perhaps just assume we feel that way because of a certain set of factors or circumstances in our life. It could be what's happening right now in our lives, it could be the past, it could be the future, whatever it may be. But either way, thoughts and feelings, which are pretty much the same thing, or at least two sides of the same coin, if we really look at them and ask the question, what are they? It can be quite interesting. So if you think about it, a feeling is really energy. It's really just energy arising, right? Because we can't put a feeling in a box and put a label on it and say this is what a feeling is, or this is where it's located. We know that we have the sense that feelings arise in the mind, but we can't taste it, we can't pick it up, we can't put it under a microscope or, take it out of a box and show it to everybody. So really what a feeling is energy. And what tends to happen in our life and in terms of how we may struggle with them, what tends to happen is that something arises, a feeling arises, it's energy arising. What we do then is we tend to put a label on it. We tend to come up with a reason or just automatically have a reason for why those feelings are coming up. It may be because of XYZ, it could be because of something somebody said, or whatever, insert whatever reason that's applicable to you. And then as part of the labeling, we either see them as good or bad, negative or positive, wanted, unwanted, but they're all really just labels. It's still the same energy arising. Where we may get into trouble and where we may struggle is in feeling that certain feelings are good and certain feelings are bad, and certain feelings are ones we want and others are ones we don't want. And that's where the third part comes in, which is really the behavior side or the action side or the habit side, where because we don't like a certain feeling, we feel we need to take action on it. And that can lead to feelings of anxiety, maybe a habit of, whether it's overeating or drinking or gambling or watching TV all day, whatever it might be. And it can lead to even more feelings of maybe low mood, depression, anxiety, etc. But really, it's about exploring the question, what if every feeling is okay? What if every feeling is safe? What if we're curious about the possibility that there's nothing wrong with feeling any feeling at all? And exploring what can open up when we just sit with that. When we consider that we're safe to feel anything. Feelings aren't meaningful in and of themselves. They're not saying anything about our lives. They're not indicative of anything about us or our life. But most of all, we can feel all the different feelings, no matter what they are. And what this can really open up, in my experience, is a real freedom where it's just energy arising. So it's not the main focal point. It's not any kind of focal point. It's really just, you're seeing that you can feel anything can come up and you can feel it and leave it be. And it's not the big factor that maybe you thought it was. So that's really what I wanted to say. So just try that for yourself, keep an open mind and just hold that lightly. Don't get too hung up on the words, just hold it lightly and just see what you see for yourself and be curious about it. If you'd like to explore this more, have a look at my website, antonmccarthy.org. Have a look at my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want. On my website there's a newsletter. I'd love to have you on there if you want to subscribe. And of course, if you want some coaching, give me a shout as well. Thanks a lot.